Samet Yigatolu, Viktor Lahkin get us started. Tigers with the ball and the small lineup, if you will, for Brownell. Chauncey Wiggins comes off the bench. Dylan Hunter, who was terrific for Clemson last Saturday.
Well, both teams in man-to-man, and SMU, they're noted for their offense, but their defense can be pretty good, and that is a great sign.
Third best in the ACC. Edwards on the bounce for Yigatolu. Lahkin there, and Zackery digs down and knocks it away. Turnover on the Mustangs.
Clearly, that's part of the game plan, to double team him every time he catches the ball.
And thrown away by Shefflin, trying to cross for Dylan Hunter. Harris for cross on the drive.
As I said, their defense is better than it gets credit for. They're really good at stealing the ball. You cannot throw a lazy cross-court pass like that.
Hunter on the drive against Okendo. Back for Lahkin. Three, good.
That's going to bring Yigatolu away from the basket and open things up in the middle for the Tigers.
Cross with Shefflin defending. A step back three. Bounces off. Yigatolu, the offensive rebound and the stick back. Boy, pretty good tempo here early. Okendo on the drive, and the Mustangs in front.
Because of the presence of Yigatolu.
Here's Hunter on the drive again. Skip out front. Zackery, another three. Good. Jaeden Zackery. Shefflin banged it around. Zackery the recovery. He'll skip for Chase Hunter. Standing three. That's good. 65th three of the year for Chase Hunter. His first basket. 5-3 at home in the ACC, and the losses are Wake Forest, Duke, and Louisville. The Clemson number 18 in the country is Harris. 3-point lead for the Tigers. Dylan Hunter kick back for Lahkin. Viktor on a high dribble. Out of the corner here is the freshman Jones knocking down the three. Adam 8 to shoot for Jones. On the drive, lost the handle on it, scooped up Shefflin with 4. Skips for Zackery, another three. Yes!
Wow!
Jaeden Zackery's got 9. That one beat the shot clock. 3 of them for Jaeden Zackery.
And Wiggins is trying to guard Yigatolu inside.
3 by Harris is the answer for SMU.
Wiggins on the offensive end for SMU is a mismatch the Mustangs ought to be able to exploit.
44% three-point shooters. Harris. Shefflin trying to keep the rob going, and he does. At the line here in the first almost 8 minutes of play.
Well, one reason is they can't get it inside. But why do you need to?
Edwards on the drive, got blocked partially.
Three-point shooters out beyond the line.
Samet has taken a seat. Jarrell Colbert has checked in, wearing number 20 for the Mustangs. There's Foster scoring. 11-point lead for Clemson at 23-12. That was the Tigers' first 2-point goal. There's a drive and score for B.J. Edwards. Run down by Harris, 5 to shoot. Oh, Chase Hunter back in the game with 3 guards. Zackery and Dylan Hunter. Look at this long three from Cross. My heavens.
He did think about it, didn't he?
Yeah, and then he remembered he was 4 for 6 this year behind the line. Zackery, another one. Jaeden Zackery has got a dozen on 4 threes.
And Zackery again coming into the game shoots less than 30% from three-point range in ACC play.
Cross failing it. He's got 8. Out of the timeout, 7.5 to play. It's a 4-point Clemson lead. Yigatolu kick out for George, who's been terrific in the last 3 games. And a runner with the right hand is good for junior A.J. George. Now back for Highbreeder, quickly to Foster, now to Shefflin with Yigatolu there. Ian into traffic, lost it on the balance, and a held ball is going to go to SMU. Seeing if the Mustangs can chip away again. Harris, 3-ball, got it. It's a 10-0 run for the Mustangs. Here's Hunter with 10 to shoot. Zackery already a career high, tying 4 threes in this first half. Here's Shefflin out front, 3 over Cross. Good, rattles in for the Sheff. Edwards for Harris. Into traffic. Runner with a right hand. Yigatolu tapped it a second time. Ambrose Hilton slapped at it. Samet can't finish a 4th time. Here's George. He had it knocked away. Okendo for Hilton. Right hand score. Yep.
To get Lahkin and Wiggins back in the game.
1-point lead. Hunter a pull up 2. Got it.
That is a tough shot.
Yep. Chase Hunter Out front for Dillon. Left corner Zackery. He got another one. He does. A career high 5 threes for Jaeden Zackery.
Lahkin back in the game. Let's see if he can stay out of foul trouble. He picked up 2 fouls very early.
Hunter for Lahkin on the baseline. Right back for Chase Hunter. Thought about the 3. Drives. Pull up 2 is good.
And Chase Hunter, he passed up a couple of those in the first half, Wes, and I really think that's the best part of his.
Tolu chases him. Here's Jaeden Zackery. Runner with the shot clock winding down. Lahkin the rebound. Right back out. Chase Hunter standing 3 at the left. Remember, SMU's playing without Boopy Miller for a 3rd straight game today. The foot injury keeps him on the bench for Andy Enfield. There goes Zackery on the drive. Blocked by Quindo. Recovered and scored by Lahkin. Bounce pass inside. Here's Lahkin. 6 to shoot with Tolu defending. Viktor winding down. Now back with the right hand. Had it blocked. Got it back. Threw it up. Draws the foul. That's going to be the 3rd on Tolu.
Grabbing him one way, then the other, and finally Colbert went down.
First on Zackery. 2nd on Clemson in the half. 15 to shoot for Edwards. 3 over Chase Hunter is good. Missing most of the last 4 games with a hip injury. And I thought he was terrific against the Irish. There goes Shefflin to work. He scored. Ian Shefflin now getting it cranked up. He's got 8. Backside rebound. Here comes SMU trailing 10 now. Cross lost it on the dribble. Zackery the turnover. Jaden's got 2 guys to beat. Into traffic. Flipped it up and in. First regular field goal for Jaeden Zackery. Another look at the regular field goal.
And this is a really nice job by Edwards making that a very...
Leans in with a left hand. Couldn't get the roll, and Dylan Hunter runs down the rebound. He'll bounce it for Chase. Thought about the 3. Into traffic. Spot up jumper. Rolls in for Chase Hunter. 7.5. Dozen in the ball game for the senior from Westlake High School in Atlanta. Cross. Back the other way in a hurry for SMU. Forced it up and scores. Lineup in terms of the starter being on the bench. 10 to shoot for Chase Hunter. Bounce pass, Lahkin the catch and the dunk. What a pass by Hunter. Here you go, Dan.
Well, Shefflin, he's just cuts to the basket. And Ambrose, you mentioned before Clemson's numbers in the ACC. Now, this is overall, but I'm talking about in conference play. They're number 2 in opponents' points per game. And that's really the only stat that means anything. These other numbers are nice, but the only thing that means anything is the points.
Chase Hunter buries a deep 3.
Well, they just lost him, and if you're going to lose a guy out on the court.
Zackery. Little pocket pass. Lahkin turned on Tolu. Back now. The fall away will bounce in for Viktor Lahkin.
Really, Tolu has to be very, very careful in there.
Yep. Harris thought about the spot up 3. B.J. Edwards can't find the baseline. Tolu the catch, and he'll get the easy bucket.
This Clemson defense, and there he gets his hand on the ball again.
Well, that's where he's a menace, the long arms. Reaches right in, flicks at it. Here's Tolu now playing with the 4 fouls. He'll score on the jump hook.
You get your 7-footer, a 2-foot shot, you generally think that's going in.
Yep. Here's Zackery back for Lahkin. He'll loft a 3 and hit. Viktor Lahkin's 2nd 3 of the day. 4.5 to go. Edwards from the left wing a 3. Shefflin. Now Zackery. Works baseline all the way through. Wiggins off the baseline. Knocks down the jumper. Cross with Chase Hunter defending. Ambrose Hilton avoids Chase Hunter and scoops it in. Nicely done by the senior from Toronto. Dylan Hunter against A.J. George. Got the Shefflin screen. In the corner, Wiggins a 3. Got it. Chauncey Wiggins in for Ian Shefflin now.
Just nothing seems to bother him.
Here's Ambrose Hilton a 3. It's good. They can hold on the next 148. Inbounds to Shefflin. And here's Chase Hunter the catch, and he'll flip it ahead. Lahkin 1 dribble and a dunk.
Hunter does a nice job getting it in bounds. And here's Ian Shefflin. He gets out of a triple team, gets it to Zackery. And when you have a triple...
Out of the corner, there's Harris knocking down a 3. My goodness. Long miss, ball rolled out. Here they go, the scramble with 25 seconds left. Finally, Edwards. Here's Harris. He's just going to drive the lane and lay it in. And I think, Dan, that's going to do it. Clemson's going to win by a final of 79-69. And the Tigers were impressive.
Impressive on both ends of the court, Wes.